Hey guys, what's up? It's Cole, and as a part of the media tour, I got to check out the Blacklist, the Mute, as well as the term filters that are coming in Dawntrail, which are massively, incredibly awesome security features that we have admittedly kind of needed for a while, because there are definitely a lot of stories that I know that anyone who's played this game for a while has heard, and so these features are fantastic, and because they're so fantastic, I'm going to do a video dedicated just to showing you them. A few things to say though is that this is media tour footage, and things are subject to change when we get the full release of the game, and that these systems cannot be presumed to be finished. As well as any Japanese text by request is going to be absolutely blurred out, so if you see blurs on the screen, that is going to be why. However, I do genuinely feel that we can get a really good grasp on the system now, just based on the footage that I'm going to show, and that I do believe that this is going to help out a lot of people. The first thing is that you can access all of these through the social menu at the bottom corner of your screen. The first thing that we're going to be talking about is term filters, and so when you open the term filter menu, it seems that you get up to 10, but again, this is development footage in the media tour, so this could change, but you get up to, as far as I can see, 10 different term filters, and then you can go in and you can even pick what specific channels to block this term from, which I personally think is a level of granularity that is very appreciated. Just because sometimes some things are more okay in witty banter with friends, and a little less acceptable when it's coming from a total stranger. In the term filter list, it should be stated that you have the options that I'm going to try and show at least a screenshot here, saying display the applicable term filter's number, or the second option is hide the affected message in its entirety. So say I had Moogle as my first thing and Horchifont as my second thing. I would see the number 2 whenever someone was crying over Horchifont, and number 1 if someone said Moogle in the selected chats. Yeah, that's all I really can say about the term filter. It works exactly how you'd expect. It is great. It has great options to it. Like, you can completely destroy the message, or it can like say, hey, someone said the word, and then maybe you could check it out if you wanted. I think this is a great system. So how many people can say that they went to the media tour and that they blacklisted a staff member? Oh, they're such a good sport about it. Honestly, the staff were so freaking good. Like, I'm telling you, they were all so nice to me. Like, I was actually blown away, but mind you, I have gone through some stuff recently, and it just was so appreciated how nice everyone was to me, but they were a good sport about it. But I did blacklist a staff member at Square Enix. And so how does that work? Well, just exactly as you saw on the screen. Unfortunately, you are going to get a lot of blurs because we are not allowed to have Japanese text, so I am like Gaussian blurring the absolute heck out of everything that I see that has Japanese text on it. But basically you get like a pop-up, basically like, hey, do you want to blacklist them, basically? And when you say yes, poop. it's kind of metal. It's kind of hardcore. It's just like, wait, they just like, yeah, they're just gone. And so yeah, that's funny, and that is a great system. It is something that has been sorely needed, because we've all heard the horror stories, I'm sure, or anyone who's played this game for long enough, about like, okay, like someone has like I don't want to say those terms because they're not good terms, but you have some not so nice people who continue to like appear, and then they jump around and emote, and then they're in your yard, and then they're in the free company's yard, and then like you basically have muted them, which we'll get into the mute list next. But you can still see their character, and so this prevents that, and so that is going to go a super long way. Mute list is kind of what you'd expect. It's not as extreme as Blacklist, which Blacklist just completely poofies them, but mute list is gonna just basically mute them, and you get similar options as the term filter, where you can like optionally see their message and then like possibly perceive it, or you could just flat out not see it. It's kind of what we're kind of used to today from what I gather. But with that, I'm just closing off this video because I think that explains the systems, shows you the user menus, and I think that this is a great system. We have frankly, honest to God, needed it for so long that seeing the system finally is like, oh, thank God, yes, we need it. So with that, Take care, everyone, and let me know what you think of the system down in the comments. Actually, hold on a second, because I did bring this up during the media tour, and so apparently the option to like kick a player from your personal house or like free company house or something like that, which is very important for like RP venues, is something that is being looked into. However, I wasn't able to get a hold of it for like the Dawntrail media tour footage, but again, like I'm gonna even have the disclaimer plastered all over the footage. This is all like in development footage, and so everything's liable and subject to change, and Dawntrail may have it, who knows, but that is definitely something that has been brought up. With that, now officially we're closing this video. Take care, everyone.